Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Jackson County. We got a fun show for you, I can tell you folks. We've had a fun time in the studio before beginning this show. We are going to be talking about CoastCon. It's going to be at the Coast Coliseum this weekend, March 16th through the 18th. And joining me in the studio are a couple of very nice, wonderful, and fun folks that are going to be there. And these are some of the people that are responsible for putting on this wonderful thing that's going on this weekend called CoastCon. And one of the ladies is Miss Cherry Cirio.
Cirio, yes.
And she is the publicity director for CoastCon.
Yes.
And Mr. Niels Erickson, and you are the master of ceremonies.
Yes.
Yes. So, what is CoastCon? For people that don't know, and there may be one or two out there.
CoastCon is a fan organization. It's a literary organization that was originally founded 35 years ago. This is our 35th anniversary, and it has grown from a small event into what it is today. It is a gathering of fan organizations, and we have encompassed several things, including gaming, literary groups, also media guests, costuming. We've got bands, a dance that it goes on for 3 days, and we take over a segment of the Coliseum. It started small, and we've continued to grow. And it's a strictly volunteer organization, and we've adopted a charity, and a lot of people donate their time and effort, and it is something that brings fans of science fiction and reading together, as well as costuming. And we gather every year and put on this event, and it's a lot of fun.
You had 750 people there last year.
Yes, we did.
And you're expecting even more this year.
Yes, we are.
Not only is this good for the charity organization that you're sponsoring, but it's probably good for the coast economy. 750 people on the coast spending their money and staying in coast hotels, and it's really a great thing. And you're having fun, good, clean fun.
Yes.
Good fun for a good cause.
Good fun for a good cause. And that cause would be?
The Mississippi Humane Society.
Humane Society of South
Mississippi.
That's it. I'm sorry.
And that's a very worthy organization,
yes,
because there are a lot of stray pets and pets that need our help out there, and these people need our help because too many of them are suffering from having to be destroyed.
Correct.
And I know I'm a dog lover, and I've rescued I don't know how many of them from the pound. I got a bunch of pound puppies at the house. But this is March the 16th to the 18th, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
On Friday, it goes from 1 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning?
No,
2 a.m.?
1:30 in the morning, yes. We do have a significant part of our programming is dedicated to gaming. Board gaming, miniatures gaming, historical gaming. The World War II Museum's coming out to host some of the historical gaming that's going on. So it's not just science fiction. There's an aspect of historical gaming. So there's a aspect of learning that's involved with it too. There's panels on writing, National Novel Writing Month. There's a program dedicated to that as well. Also, prominent writers who are already published will host panels on how to get published. If you're interested in writing your own book or trying to break out into the field, they will share their
the how-tos
process.
of doing
that. Exactly. So it's
educational.
It
it's
is.
fun.
It's fun. It's also educational, and There's also costuming organizations there too, so it's family friendly. There's the 501st, which is a Star Wars group that dresses up like stormtroopers, Darth Vaders, the Rebel Legion, which is the other side of the Star Wars universe. They also dress up as well, and they will be there to share their costuming expertise. There are other fan groups like Doctor Who. They will be there. There's a new crew marching group called Crew to Who that recently formed. They will be there. So there's different fan organizations that are represented that are there to talk about their niche of fandom. So there's something for everybody.
Is there a cost to attend?
Yes, there is. A weekend membership is $45, but there is a discount if you bring 2 items from the Humane Society's wish list. And that list is on our website. If you go to www.coastcon.org, there is a click-down menu that will take you to the Humane Society's wish list, and it will tell you the items that they're in need of, and if you bring those items, you can get a discount at the door.
A great organization to benefit.
Yes, and we are also in need of volunteers. So if you decide to volunteer for our convention and help us out, volunteers get in for free. So if you volunteer for our convention, 12 hours of service throughout the weekend, we actually have to tell you where our help is needed. Then you get to participate and attend our programming for free.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this for 35 years.
Yes, 35 years.
Yes.
We did take a hit after Katrina. We had to schedule it away from the Coliseum because of it was
damage
inundated.
that was done there,
Correct.
yeah.
And the director that year, she managed to get it together, and we were able to have a convention that year. Cynthia Major, she was fantastic in scheduling everything and getting it going and keeping it running. So we have had a convention every year, but it turned it more into a family reunion after that, letting everyone know that, we were okay. So it brought us closer together, and we realized, that, we are a closer knit group than we were after that, and the volunteers we've spread farther apart, but we're still going strong.
I'm assuming you have people coming from many different states for this.
Yes, we do. Spread out along the Gulf Coast. So we have a number of sister conventions from other states that are also represented at CoastCon.
And CoastCon stands for Coast Convention.
Yes, it does.
And Niels,
Yes.
you're the master of ceremonies.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. But you used to host a TV show, did you not?
Yes, for a
Yeah.
few years I had the pleasure of doing thriller theater from up at WDBD in Jackson. Late night creature feature with a cornball host, yours truly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And actually, CoastCon is what gave me my start with the character that ended up getting a television gig. And they've been keeping me on hand as their MC for, well, this will be 25 years at the MC stand there with CoastCon. So we've got double anniversaries.
Yes.
But it's great fun because there's so much enthusiasm among the fans. Whether it's the costumers themselves or the people who just appreciate them. That's the lovely part of it, is that everybody just sort of joins in, regardless of what their particular interest is. And nobody steps on anybody else's fantasy.
That's cool. I mean, and a lot of people work very hard at these costumes.
Oh, yes.
And there are some fantastic costumes that you can see there.
There are people who put a great deal of work into their costumes, but then again, it's a labor of love with them.
Right.
And it's marvelous to see, the creativity and the imagination displayed. And after all, the creative and the imaginative is what CoastCon is all about.
Right. And you've got a costume contest, you've got a charity auction,
Yes.
and you've got some concerts.
Yes, we have 2 bands that will be performing at CoastCon. One is an anime cover band called the Suzaku 7, and the other is a steampunk band called the Dustin Cahill Band. They recently won a competition at the Hard Rock Cafe, or the casino, I believe it was. And we're eager to have both of them performing at CoastCon this year. We try to cater to all areas of fandom. We also have some anime panels that we will be presenting as well, whose anime is big.
Oh, yes.
And the charity auction is a big draw too, because we've got lots of donations.
Yeah, and we're going to see some of that in the second segment, but sounds like this one cost to get in for all 3 days is pretty cheap as far as the fun that you can have and the things that you can see, concerts, costume contests. We're going to talk about
The art show.
The art show.
Yes, we have an art show
Some
too.
of the people that you're going to have there coming up in our next segment. And one of them may surprise you, folks. Very famous person. We'll be back with more Spotlight on Jackson County right after this, so don't go away. We're talking about CoastCon at Biloxi in the Coliseum this coming weekend, March 16th through the 18th. Don't go away.